Most of the boutique developments in the CCR don't do well. Okay, so be very aware of this. Try to pick properties that are anchored down by good schools, right? How does that help you? That helps you ensure that there will always be somebody buying over the property from you the next time, because they also want to put their kids into those schools, right? A very simple way of thinking about it, right? Quantums, also be very aware of the quantums, right? Later on, I will explain to it a little bit, but maybe I can touch on it a bit at this point in time. So if you are buying for, right, a little bit of investment / own stay, try to keep the quantum at an affordable quantum for the mass markets. As the slide earlier, I was telling you what is sort of a sweet spot budget for the mass market, 3 to 4 mil thereabouts. So that would be how I classify as sort of achievable purchase price still for mass, right, general mass market Singaporeans, right? Mass market 3 to 4 million doesn't really seem to tally, but I hope you get where I'm coming from, right? Because if for purchases above those quantums, right, the exit strategy and exit plan is very, very different, right? The kind of how you visualize your exit is very, very different. So for under $4 million, the exit strategy can still be, you can still adopt the exit strategy or the way you analyze or forecast your exit to be somewhat similar to even OCR and RCR properties, right? Because the buyers are buying for their own stay. The considerations are still somewhat similar, okay? So also be aware of number of units, size of development. Same fundamental as what we adopt for RCR and OCR. The larger the development, the better. And as a matter of fact, this particular point is even more pronounced in the CCR, because if you take a look at Martin Modern, you take a look at the area in River Valley, Robertson Quay, very, very obvious. The larger developments are profitable, but the smaller developments, those one tower one, tend to be unprofitable. So it's very, very drastic. Because even in the RCR, if you go to District 15, there are some boutique developments that still do okay, right? But most of the boutique developments in the CCR don't do well. Okay, so be very aware of this, right? I will also look at, right, the percentage of owner occupiers versus investors. And that's one of the reasons why this particular parameter will show you some, because, how do I say it? If you have too many investors in a particular development, prices tend to trend downwards as opposed to upwards. Right? Percentage of Singaporeans versus foreigners as well. So the last 2 points, more or less the same reasons. Foreigners, usually they buy it for investments. So to be safer, right, try to buy developments that have more Singaporeans in them, and also especially Singaporean owner occupiers, and that is also the reasons 1 and 2 right? That's what people are looking for, so to make for an easier exit. Okay.